Good morning, class family. It's a magnificent Monday. Let's look at our message together. Show me that you're a team and a class family. Follow along with your eyes and listen with your ears. Use your finger to point. Ready? Let's start with the date. October 17th, 2022. Dear class family, today is Monday. We will learn a lot at school. First, we'll review the ABCs and letter sounds. Next, we will learn about the letter E and R. Then we will interact with stories. Last, we will do literacy centers. Later on, we will do writing workshop. Love Miss Joyner. All right, class family, let's go ahead and reread the message. Remember, good readers read things again. It's called rereading. They do this so their brain remembers what the words are saying on the page. Let's go ahead and use our finger to point. Start with the date. Go ahead and put your finger under the abbreviation. Do you know what this stands for? I see OCT. What abbreviation is that? Remember, abbreviation is the shorter way to write a word. Do you know what that stands for? I heard some of you say it. It is October. If you remember that, go ahead and pat yourself on the back and let's reread the date. October 17th, 2022. After the date, look at the greeting. I noticed it starts with the word dear. Good writers write letters to people starting with the word dear and a capital D like D dog D. Let's go ahead and reread the greeting. Dear class family. After the greeting, I noticed a special punctuation mark. It starts on the line and curves. What is that called? Do you know? It is a comma. If you remember that, kiss your brain. Kiss your hand, stick it on your head. After our greeting, look at the first telling sentence. I noticed before this sentence begins, there is a bigger finger space. Good writers indent or leave a bigger finger space to jumpstart their paragraph. Let's go ahead and look at this first telling sentence. I noticed it starts with an uppercase letter. Good writers write sentences with capital letters at the beginning of every sentence. Let's go ahead and reread this telling sentence. Today is Monday. It is Monday. If you reread that, great job. Let's reread the next telling sentence. We will learn a lot at school. Oh, that's true, class family. We do that every day to pump our brains with knowledge, and we're working being on a great collaborator, communicator, and creative and critical thinker. Let's see how we're going to do this today in kindergarten. So first, we'll review the ABCs and letter sounds. Just like we do every day at school, we're going to use our word wall as a resource. We're going to sing the traditional ABC song. We'll also go through letter sounds, pictures to match that word, and the signs as we do American Sign Language. We'll be using Mr. B's YouTube channel in addition to Jack Hartman's YouTube channel as well. Next, we will learn about the letter E and R. So today, we'll be focusing on the letter E like E, ed, eh. Oh, that's one of the vowels. And we're going to be working on R, like R, rat, Before we continue rereading the message, let's review the vowels. Ready? We have A, apple, A, E, ed, I, itch, O, octopus, aw, and U, up, Okay, then we'll interact with stories. So we're going to see how good readers can interact with stories and use expression and use different voices and things to help make the story sound really exciting. We know that I read to understand and learn. We're going to be talking about and practicing how to read with expression, and we'll be looking at this book called The Biggest Pumpkin Ever. It's by Stephen Kroll and illustrated by Jenny Bassett. The biggest pumpkin ever. Okay, and so we're going to see how good readers can interact with stories. Last, we'll do literacy centers. So when we interact with stories and do literacy centers, we are going to practice being a great communicator. We're going to speak clearly and we're going to listen with our ears. Remember, I speak clearly for a way and clearly for a reason and in a way that helps others understand me. In addition to this, Remember, you're going to be a great listener. So I listen and ask questions so I can understand. Okay, so for literacy centers today, you're going to be doing a couple of things. You will be going on iPads for Lexia Core 5 reading program. And you are going to be starting to color and read your My October book. You have in My October book, you're going to be putting your name at the bottom, and you're going to go through and color and read. I can see a pumpkin. I can see a leaf. I can see a scarecrow. I can see a squirrel. I can see an owl. I can see an acorn. I can see candy. I can see costumes. And then on the final page, you have that beginning of the pattern sentence, I can see. You're going to trace the word see and figure out something you can see and sound it out to put the letters that make that word in the space. And then you're going to be drawing a picture. So I noticed some pattern sentences in this book. There's I can see on every page. In kindergarten, we see books that have pattern sentences. They repeat over and over again. I wonder if any of these words are on our word wall. I can see a. I wonder if any of those words are on our word wall. Let's see. I wonder if they are. We're going to look back at the word wall and see if any of those words are there from our book, our October book. Okay, you're also going to do beginning sounds, ending sounds, some literacy centers where you're building those words and having the picture to match. Okay, later on we'll do writing workshop. So you'll do writing workshop. We'll get our materials together. And you know that when you are writing, you're going to think of an idea, a thing that happened to you, a thing that you do. After you figured out your idea, practice telling with a storyteller's voice, and then you're going to touch and tell on the page and plan your story. Okay, let's have a fantastic day. Get your fans ready. Fantastic. Our do you like question is dun, 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 dun. Do you like squirrels? Well, do you? Think about your answer and share why when we do our T-chart of yes or no answers and do a tally mark and share our reason. Do you like squirrels?